Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Caitlin Coupanista. We are going to Kroger today. I know I took 2 weeks off the last 2 weeks. It's just so crazy at work. I did not even have a chance to go shopping for any personal things. I was like running low on some groceries in my house. So we are gonna go get everything that you see here, everything on these 5 stairs for under $57. That's crazy. Let me show you how we're gonna do it. All right, everybody, wanted to show you some clearance in this aisle. So I have some Airborns down here, some of these emergency gummies, this Mucinex Fast Max. I got a Robitussin over here. We have some Theraflu products. We have a Kroger acetaminophen or Tylenol. We have one of these Vicks Vapos, a Coracidin. And then these dissolvable Zyrtec tablets on this side. There's a Kroger Sinus Relief, another Kroger Sinus Relief, a lidocaine, an O'Keeffe's lip balm. Lots of clearance in this aisle right here. All right, first deal up today is gonna be on the Huggies wipes. This is the 3-count pack right here. So they are $6.99. As you can see, we have a 5 times digital for $1 off, and then we have a manufacturer $1 digital. So we're gonna pay $4.99. And then we are going to get 25 cents back on Ibotta, which is gonna make it $4.74 for 3 packs. I don't think it's too bad. All right, everybody, I have a free digital coupon for any Colgate item. So it does attach to this one right here, the 5.1 ounce at $5.49. So I'm gonna grab this for completely free. If you do not have that coupon, what you're going to want to do is grab 2 of these 3.3 ounce totals right here. They are gonna be $2.99 each after the 5 times digital coupon. And we do have a 4 off of 2 manufacturer digital coupon that will leave you to just pay 99 cents each, which is the same price as the weekly digital deal for these cheaper ones down here. So for the same price, you might as well get a nicer one. All right, everybody, up next is a deal on the Dove hand soap. So these are normally $4.49, but they are on the weekly digital for $2.99, and we do have a $2 manufacturer coupon. So I'm gonna pick this up for just 99 cents this week. All right, next up is gonna be on the Axe dry sprays. So these are on sale for $5.99 each. You are going to want to pick up 2. We have a 5 times digital coupon for $2 off of each one. And then we have a 6 off of 2 manufacturer coupon. So that's gonna make these just 99 cents a piece, all digital. All right, everybody, I stumbled upon this clearance deal in the store. So this Degree Whole Body Men aluminum free deodorant is normally $10. It is on clearance for $5.99 in this store. We do have a 5 times digital coupon for $3 off, dropping it down to $2.99. And then we have a $2 manufacturer coupon, dropping it all the way down to 99 cents. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. Now, if you are not a fan of the Degree Whole Body, but you are a fan of the Old Spice Whole Body, this is normally $14 on clearance in this store. Remember, clearance varies by store, but it is $8.39, and we have a 5 times digital for $3 off, making this all the way down to $5.39, down from $14. Not bad if you use it. All right, everybody, up next is going to be a deal on Pure Silk shaving cream. So these are on sale for $1.99, and we all have a $1 manufacturer digital coupon, bringing it down to just 99 cents. All right, everybody, I found this Biore UV Aqua Rich on clearance in my store for $9.59. I don't have any coupons that attach to it, but we do have a $4 Ibotta rebate limit of 3. So you could grab up to 3 of these, normally $16 each. They would just be $5.59 each. I'm gonna leave it here because I don't need it, but I just wanted to show you. And then something else that I'm finding on clearance is ceramide serum. Cetaphil is over 50% off, at least in this store. This L'Oreal Age Perfect up here is down to $9.59 in my store. There's a 5 times digital for $3 off if you need it. This Olay Regenerous Hyaluronic, I believe is how you say that, is about 40% off in this store. I have a Olay Daily Facials Water Cleansing Wipes, the Kroger brand cleansing wipes, some of the Simples, and the Garnier Micellar Water. Okay, so then we have all of these Dove Hyaluronic. I feel like I'm totally butchering that word. The Olays, the Methods, there's a Nivea, there's a Curel, there's a Kroger brand, a CeraVe. Holy crap, we're just keep going. So I have a Vaseline, the spray one is on clearance, the Almond Smooth, a lot of the Suaves down here. There's a Gold Bond. Got a L'Oreal Everpure down here, and then coming up here we have a Curl Refresher Garnier. There's just a lot in this health and beauty aisle and the vitamins aisle, so just make sure to check if you need any of these things. Okay, this is like one of the better prices I've ever seen on raw sugar hair care products. So if you use this, this is a pretty good deal. All right, this is not a couponing deal per se, but I don't think that this is a bad deal. If you use any of these Lowry's marinades, to get 2 of them for $3.49 is pretty good. If you ask me, it's cheaper than the Kroger brand. Also, if you're in need of some barbecue sauce, it looks like we have a 5x digital coupon for the Kraft, making these just 99 cents a bottle. Awkward angle here because there's like a basket right in front of me, but it looks like all of the Frank's Red Hot is buy one get one free also. So if this is your brand, this is a good time to get stocked up for buy one get one. Show you the couple of clearance things. It looks like these banana pepper rings, and it looks like these Sucker Punch pickles. Holy crap, look at all of the clearance on this stuff. So this looks to be like all the sauces or the meal kits or any kind of seasonings, anything like that. We got a couple different flavors going on. All right, everybody, next deal up is going to be on the Barilla Blue Box pasta. So these are everyday price, $1.99. For this deal, I'm actually going to max it out. I'm going to grab 4 of them for $7.96. I'm going to use a 5x digital coupon for 50 cents off of each one. That's going to leave me to pay $5.96 out of pocket. Then we're going to get $1 back on each 2 boxes on Fetch for a total of $2 back. It's going to make our final cost $3.96 for 4 or 99 cents a box. All right, everybody, I found another clearance thing. It's going to be this Campbell's Spicy Chicken Noodle Soup for only 50 cents a can. So I am going to go ahead and grab 4 cans for about $2 worth added to my total, but I can definitely donate it for that price. All right, everybody, next up is going to be a deal on the Annie's Mac and Cheese. So for this deal, you're going to want to grab 4 of them. At the $1.99 price point is going to be $7.96. We are going to use a $1 5x digital coupon off of each one. So we're going to pay $3.96 and then submit to Ibotta for $1 back on 4 boxes. It's going to make our final cost $3.96 for 4 boxes. Excuse me, $2.96 for 4 boxes, or they're going to be 74 cents each. I think it's a stock up price. And then I do just want to show you the Bonza chickpea gluten-free mac and cheese is going on clearance in this store as well. Okay, scooching right over here to the Pastaroni. So these are normally $1.67 per box. They are on sale for $1 per box. I'm going to grab 4 boxes for $4. I don't have any coupons. But then I'm going to get 50 cents back on 4 boxes on Fetch, which is going to make the final cost $3.50 for 4 boxes. Or I want to say it's like 80 something cents a box. It's pretty good. It's under $1 each, and this gets eaten at my house. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. And then just some other clearance I'm seeing is a couple of the hamburger helpers, and it looks like they might have a 50-cent digital attaching to them. So you could get some of these for as low as, it looks like 79 cents, which is pretty good. All right, everybody, I got to talk loud over this announcement that's going on. So the next deal up is going to be on Post Honey Bunches of Oats. For this deal, you are going to want to grab 2, but you can grab 2 of any flavor. Just make sure you scan in Ibotta. 2 of them will retail for $7.98. We have a 5x digital coupon for $2.20 off of each box. That's going to leave us to pay $3.58 at the register. We're going to submit to Ibotta for $1.25 back on 2 boxes, which is going to bring our cost all the way down to $1.17 per box. So I think it's a pretty good price considering we don't get a ton of deals on Post. The same 5x digital coupon works for the Fruity Pebbles, and I want to say there's $1 back on 2, at least on my account. I'm going to leave it here. I don't really do Fruity Pebbles, but I do like this one, so we're going to grab it. All right, and then just for funsies, I wanted to show you all this because I do not think that this is a bad price. So the Kroger brand pods are normally $48. The 48 count is normally $17, but with the 5x digital coupon, it is all the way down to $13. So, I mean, you are saving $4 off, and you do get 48 pods for that $13. It's not too bad if you need it. All right, everybody, next deal up is going to be on General Mills. You can get any of the General Mills that are part of the 5x digital coupon. So they are $4.29 everyday price. 2 would be $8.58. We have a 5x digital coupon for $2.50 off of each one, and then we have $1 off of 2 digital coupon. After that, you are going to pay $2.58 out of pocket, get $1 back on 2 on Ibotta. Make sure final cost $1.58 for 2 or 79 cents a box. However, I found this in my clearance section, and it works for my Ibotta rebate. So I'm going to grab 1 full price item at $4.29 and this one at $2.67. That is going to get my cost to $6.96. We are going to save the $2.50 off of each box and the $1 off of 2. So that's going to leave me to pay 96 cents and then get $1 back from Ibotta for buying 2. 2 boxes will be a 4-cent moneymaker. All right, everybody, I wanted to show you how good of a deal I think this is too. So these 16.2 ounce bags of whatever cereal this is normally $4.29, but with with the 5 times digital coupon, it's all the way down to $1.99 a bag. So that's pretty good if you like it. All right, everybody, some clearance that I'm finding in this aisle of the store is going to be on these fancy dancy animal crackers, the non-Oreo Oreos, and then a couple of these gluten-free things over here. All right, everybody, check your fetch and see if you have $1.50 back on any Cliff Bar. It has single bars in the picture. It doesn't have any kind of description, so I should definitely get it back. So these are normally $2 each. They are on sale for $1.99 each. We do have a 5 times digital for 50 cents off, so I'm gonna pay $2.98, but get $1.50 back on each on fetch, limit of 2. It's gonna make these completely free. All right, everybody, up next we are going to do a Siete bundle. So you can pick and choose any of the products that you want or need for your house. However, I do need you to keep in mind that there are 3 different bonuses going on. So make sure that whatever products you're buying match the bonus of the other products that you're buying. So all 4 of these items retail is $20.16. That is ridiculous. But with sales in the 5 times $1 digital coupon that applies to each and every one of these products, we are going to pay $10.46. We have a 50-cent on Ibotta for the maize chips, so make sure you're grabbing the maize chips, not the potato chips. We have 75 cents back on 2 on the cookies and 25 cents on the beans, and a $1.75 bonus if we do 3 offers. So after all of our money back, our final cost is going to be $7.21 for 4 items, or $1.80 each. I think it's really good for Siete, so I'm going to go ahead and get it. All right, everybody, next deal up is going to be on the 2 counts of the Airwicks. So these are on sale for $6.39, is specifically the one that I'm looking at. I am going to max the deal out, and I'm going to get 2. So that is going to be $12.78 for 2. We have a 5 times digital coupon for $2 off of each one. Then we have a $2 manufacturer and a $3 manufacturer coupon. That's going to bring you all the way down to, at the register, just paying $3.78 for 2 packs of 2, or $1.89 for each, or that makes it less than $1 for each specific one. This is a great deal. All right, everybody, up next is a deal on Combat Max Roach Killing Gel. So I am specifically looking at the 1.05 ounce, which is this huge syringe right here. These are $6.99 each. So 2 of them is going to get you all the way up to $13.98. I don't have any coupons, so you would have to pay that out of pocket. But we do get $9 back on 2 on Swag Bucks. We get $1.75 back on each on checkout 51 for a total of $3.50 back there. And then we'll get $1 back on each on Ibotta. Is actually going to make them a very, very small 50-cent moneymaker on 2 of them. I don't need this. I don't know anybody who does need this, and I am tired of buying products that I don't actually need or can't get rid of. So I'm gonna leave it here, even though it's a small money maker, but I just don't want to spend that out of pocket for something I don't use. But I'm just letting you know, if you need it, this is what works. All right, everybody, I do not need any more dishwasher pods in my stockpile, but I just wanted to let you know in case you do. So the 21 count Finish Ultimate or the 27 count Finish Quantum, these are on sale for $8.99. We have a 5 times digital for $2 off, and then we have a manufacturer digital for $2 off, which will bring this all the way down to $4.99. So it is half price if you need it. I don't, but I just wanted to throw it out there. All right, and then we have 2 different $2 digital coupons for Dawn. One is for a power wash and one is for an easy squeeze. So I'm probably gonna have to rescan and see which of these sizes it works on. So one of the $2 digitals works for this big one of 24.3. It also works for the 18 ounce, but I don't know why you would get that when you could get more for the same price. So this is just gonna be $2.99. All right, seeing as how that is the only one really left on the shelf, I guess I'm getting a green apple scent one, but this is also just gonna be $2.99 with that digital coupon. All right, everybody, up next is a deal on the Arm & Hammer. So these are the odor blasters. So we do have a $2 digital for any of these bead things, whatever they call them, because they're not really beads, they're like granules. But they are buy one get one free, and we did just get a $2 digital. So I'm gonna grab 2 of these for, instead of $13, $4.50. All right, and we did just get a brand new $1.50 digital for any of these small Downy rinses. These are the 16 ounces down on the very bottom shelf. So that would make this just $2.99. That's $2 off. All right, and then I have 2 separate $2 digital coupons that I'm going to be using on these Downy Unstoppables that are $4.49. So I'm not gonna get the trial size. It's the same amount of money for the 5 ounces. I guess this is 5 ounces. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, so with my $2 digitals, these are going to be $2.49 each. This is half price, which is really, really good for laundry care at Kroger. All right, and then we did just get 2 brand new digital coupons for Arm & Hammer detergent. So one of them is technically for the pods, but it does attach to the liquid. These are also buy one, get one free. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna max it out and I'm gonna grab 4 because the coupons will only work on the ones that you're paying for. So 4 of them is going to be right at $12, but minus our $4 in savings, I'm going to get 4 of these for $8. All right, everybody, up next is a deal on scrubbing bubbles. This is the Easy Clean specifically. So this is on sale for $4.99. We do have a 5 times digital for $1 off, bringing it down to $3.99. We do have a $1.50 manufacturer digital coupon that'll bring it all the way down to $2.49. And I need this, and we don't actually ever get deals on it, so I'm gonna grab it. All right, everybody, up next is the deal on Lysol wipes, the 80 count. So these are on sale for $5.39. We do have a 5 times digital coupon for $1 off, bringing it down to $4.39. And then check your digitals. I have a whole bunch, but I'm only gonna grab one because I want the highest value coupon to come off. I have a $1.50 digital. I also have a $1 digital and a separate 50-cent digital. So if you need to get stocked up, you totally can. But I'm gonna grab this package of 80 count wipes for just $2.89 with the 5 times digital $1 off and the manufacturer $1.50 digital. All right, everybody, I want you to look in your digitals and see if you have a high value $3 off any Bic mechanical pencils, which are on sale for $4.99. So I'm gonna grab 24 mechanical pencils for $1.99. And we are actually at my work collecting school supplies to donate. So this is gonna be a great, great thing to throw in there. Okay, there's no deal or anything on this. I'm more just curious. Has anybody tried the Twix, Snickers, or Milky Way flavored reduced fat chocolate milk? Is it good? I can't imagine that would be very good. All right, everybody, we are back home from Kroger, and Miss Tippy Tap, the star of the show, has to say hello to everybody. All right. We are 5 jam cram packed step in it today, and I made it fit on these 5 steps. So it's actually tax-free weekend or week or whatever here in Ohio. So there is no tax this time that like I have to subtract or re-add or whatever. So you guys saw the total go all the way down to $68.42. So that is what I paid out of pocket for all of these items, which I already feel like is crazy. We saved 64% in the store. So I saved $125 all digital. I think that's already awesome. But we did get $5.15 back from Fetch. That's 50 cents for all 4 of these pastaronis. That is $1 for each 2 of the Barilla that we bought. And then that was the Cliff Bars and then just some bonus points. $5.05 on Ibotta was for all of the Siete products, the 2 Reese's Puffs, the Honey Bunches of Oats. And then we did 25 cents for the Huggies. And then we did get the $1.75 bonus for all of the Siete products. So that brings our final cost down to $56.47 for all 48 of these items. And I had 0 issues with any digital coupons. Every single digital coupon that I explained in the store came off of my receipt. This is like when I saw the final number of what I was going to have to pay being under 100 when we started at over 200. That has not happened in so freaking long, because it's couponing nowadays is so heavy on the cash back. Well, this haul is super light on the cash back, just really, really good stock up prices on a whole bunch of varieties of different things. So a lot of the deals that were valid last week are still valid this week. So they are all on my Google Doc. It's like 6 freaking pages at this point. There's so many deals going on that of just good quality price items. And then as you saw throughout the video, I did try to show like some good buy one, get one frees or any other good prices of things that are just, we don't normally get deals on it. But I think considering that this was all digital, I did not use a single paper coupon, no tear pad, peelies, nothing. I think we did pretty good. Now, I will say, make sure that if you are going to do any of these deals that have nothing to do with food, so if you are going to do any of the Arm & Hammer, the Dawn, the Lysol, the Axe, any of that stuff, make sure that you're getting up to $40 because we do have a $10 off a $40 purchase of back to school stuff. So it's like a whole hodgepodge of different things that are included. I'm not sure if it is before or after coupons. So I would just try to get up to the $40. I would do it after coupons, but honestly, I mean, with that, you'd be able to get so much more, like over $100 worth of stuff for like 30 bucks. You know what I mean? But I would just rather play it safe than sorry. If somebody has gotten to $40 retail, used a bunch of digitals, and their $10 still came off, if you could tell us that in the comments, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. I had well over $40 even after all of my digital coupons of qualifying products. So it didn't really matter for me, but if you're trying to just get up to the $40 mark, maybe you could be the one to test it out and see if that $10 will come off. And if it does or does not, just let us know in the comments. And then there's lots of clearance going on, so just make sure you're walking up and down each aisle, or at least going to an aisle that you might necessarily need something. Maybe just look. I mean, just take a glance, see if there's any good clearance stuff, because there was a lot of clearance in a lot of the aisles in my store. Yeah, but I think that's it. If y'all have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. If somebody could answer my 10 off of 40 digital coupon question and let me know if it'll work in conjunction with the digital coupons or not, I don't really know. But if anyone could let us know that in the comments, I'd greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.